The One Piece manga set up on Egghead Island just hint at an event that will shock the entire world. A marine admiral getting his ass beat by a pirate sure fits the magnitude of the situation. And if anyone can do it, it's our boy, Luffy. Luffy will likely fight Admiral Kizaru on Egghead Island and defeat him. It's sure to be an intense and action-packed encounter, with both sides pulling out all the stops to gain the upper hand. Kizaru's mastery of light-based attacks and incredible speed will make things difficult for Luffy. Still, we've seen time and time again that Luffy has an uncanny ability to adapt and overcome even the toughest of obstacles. However, this is not all about Luffy versus Kizaru, as we know 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚎 Saturn is up with Kizaru, so things might get difficult here. But before concluding everything about the situation, first, let's see how strong is Luffy in the Egghead Island Arc. Luffy's haki mastery is insane. His observation haki is so fine-tuned that he can easily predict the future, and his armament haki is so powerful that he can inflict damage without touching his opponent. His Conqueror's haki is also next level. At first, the Gomu Gonu no Mi might seem like any other fruit, but Luffy has trained it to its peak, and his awakening has only made him stronger, giving him more toughness and the ability to fight in any way he wants, as his powers are limited only by his imagination. Gear 5 is a unique power-up that Luffy discovered during his fight against Kaido. When he enters Gear 5, Luffy's Devil Fruit powers reach their maximum potential, and when he combines it with his haki skills, he becomes an unstoppable force. It is Luffy's ultimate power-up, and it perfectly suits his character. However, if we talked about how strong Borsalino Kizaru is, Kizaru is considered incredibly strong because of the Devil Fruit Pika Pika no Mi, which lets him control light. He can create and transform into light whenever he wants. He can also move at the speed of light and shoot laser beams from his fingertips. Kizaru's speed is next to none, which was seen when he caught up to Appu with no sweat at all. It's still tough to say how strong he really is because he hasn't been thoroughly tested yet, but one thing is for sure, Kizaru is one of the strongest marines in the whole series. With his fantastic Devil Fruit powers and insane speed, he's a total powerhouse. So, if Luffy will fight against Kizaru, can Luffy beat the Admiral? Well, I'd be surprised if the Straw Hats left Egghead Island without a full-on showdown with Kizaru. The last time they went up against the Admirals at Marineford, Luffy couldn't even scratch them. But now that they're a legit Yonko crew, it's time to see if they've got what it takes to take down someone like Kizaru. Kizaru's Devil Fruit is crazy. He can turn himself into a laser beam. But luckily, Vegapunk has developed a technology that can manipulate light, which could be a game changer in the battle. Plus, Luffy's come a long way since Sabaody. His Devil Fruit awakening has given him some insane power-ups, and Luffy could defeat Kizaru in a one-on-one battle. The technology on Egghead Island could neutralize Kizaru's Devil Fruit abilities. Combined with Luffy's already awakened state and mastery of all three advanced forms of haki, it would be difficult for Kizaru to put up a fight for long. If the Straw Hats go up against Kizaru and his fleet and win, it would be a massive shock as we hardly ever see a pirate beat an admiral. But hey, if anyone can pull off the impossible, it's the Straw Hats. But this is where the other events could shock the world. A few other possibilities could also deliver a big shock, like can you imagine if the Straw Hats managed to take down Saint Saturn? That would be insane. Or, on the flip side, what if the Straw Hats suffer their worst defeat yet? Luffy might get captured by the world government, and they could try to execute him. That would be a massive shock to the world and start another huge war where all of Luffy's allies come to his rescue. Honestly, I don't think Oda would put the Straw Hats through another devastating defeat. After what they went through in Wano, they've all grown stronger, and I don't think they'd let themselves get caught off guard like that again. Another possibility is the world government's secrets getting leaked. Vegapunk already knows about the Void Century, and if he spilled the beans, it would be game over for the world government. And that's all for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I also asked you to subscribe to help us. It will also help us to grow more, and if you like, please subscribe.